What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to kdjTV. It is Thursday, which means it is time to learn how to pitch with another one of the best pitchers in the game. Today, the focus is on Dustin May. Excuse me, Big Red, because we can't seem to let incognito cards die. Dustin May is back, his flowing red mane and apparently Justin Turner-like red beard are here to maybe dominate hitters. Honestly, I'm not quite sure yet. In my How to Pitch With series, everybody, you learn how to pitch with some of the game's best pitchers. You don't see a single swing I take, you're going to see every single pitch I throw, hopefully in a ranked seasons game, because that's the only option available to us at the current moment. So you'll learn how to get hitters out, strike them out, ground them out, pop them out, fly them out, other outs. If you like this content, I upload stuff like this every Thursday. In fact, I upload to YouTube Monday through Friday, MLB The Show content. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and you can help us get there. Plus, if we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and you're going to have to be subscribed to be eligible. So make sure you hit that sub button before you go. All right, let's go look at Dustin May, get into a game, and kick some ass. So before we get into talking too much about Dustin May's actual attributes and pitch mix, I want to say one thing. We have seen, as a player base, Dustin May a lot over the years. He's a fan favorite BR card. He routinely gets high 90s cards. He was a big 97 overall in set 1. We've seen Dustin May a lot. So for that reason alone, maybe not alone, but for that reason, I'm not positive he's going to be an absolute ace on the mound. This BR program was pretty mid. Dustin May was the least mid of the mid. So I took him when I got him along the program path. And there are things to like about Dustin May. He has a sinker, he has a cutter. His slurve is going to be nasty. 99 break makes me very excited, as does 99 velo. His 113 hits per 9 is very good. His 104K per 9 is alright. That 80 control worries me quite a bit, and the 98 BB per 9, while okay, I don't think that's enough to completely override the 80 control. I'm a little concerned about that. When you look at quirks, all he's got is Outlier 1, and it's good that he's going to have a fast sinker. I just don't know if that's going to bail him out. Of course, the way to get outs with Dustin May is to sprinkle that sinker and cutter together, mix in the four-seamer for some called strikes. The slurve is going to be devastating to both-handed hitters, and the circle change, if you're careful, can be a weapon. Let's go get into a game. We are still on our quest for World Series, currently rated 795. As you guys saw in last week's video, we had some oopsie poopsies, so we're trying to correct that, but this game will be on Hall of Fame, so Dustin May should hopefully pitch pretty well. And if for some reason our opponent quits before we get a full game in with Dustin May, honestly, I don't really know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody, we are facing Shohei Ohtani. By the way, this game for Dustin May is a little bit of a tryout because if he does well, he might replace Satchel Paige. But you've already seen one pitch of me hitting, and that's the last one. You'll see me when I'm pitching. Well, I actually worked a couple long at-bats, got a single, and then promptly hit into a double play, because that's what I do. But I've exclusively played Moonshot since last week, so I'm a little rough. Here we go, Dustin May. I would love to start with a cutter outside to see what my opponent thinks about that. And it's a weak grounder. Chipper Jones has got it. It's Jackie Robinson. He's out. That's what we're going to get with Dustin May. Weak contact on that cutter, and then some weak pop-ups with that sinker inside, specifically on righties. To lefties is where Dustin might struggle just a tad. We start with a sinker below the zone because it moves a lot. He swung at it, which makes me all sorts of excited. I want to try the slurve. I want to make sure it misses inside, though, because otherwise it's a home run pitch. Oh my goodness, it jammed him. Dustin May's doing what Dustin May should do. We've thrown just 3 pitches, but I'm already very happy with the results. We just have to be careful we don't get into patterns that are too predictable. So for that reason, instead of doing a cutter outside, I'm doing a four-seamer outside. Give him a little velo. And he was late on it, which is perfect because that means he thought a cutter was coming. We just got to keep mixing it up. So I'm going to give him a sinker right here on the fists, kind of about belt high. Perfect. I love that. And now we're going to try the circle change. If I'm a betting man, my opponent's going to swing at this, and it's going to make me happy. And there we go. We are out of the first inning. It was smooth. It was beautiful. I'm just going to have to hit. Let me tell you, we're taking phenomenal at-bats. We got 2 more hits, a perfect single, and then I ended the inning on a perfect line out with a runner on third and 2 outs. So we're knocking on the door. We start with a slurve away. It's something different. Keep him on his toes. He might not have actually swung at it. He didn't, but he almost did. And that's enough for me, because it means he's confused. We go back to the sinker inside. All right, it leaked a little bit over the plate. That's one of the things I'm concerned with. I know the pinpoint wasn't great, but as we said up top, Dustin May's control is not incredible. Cutter away. Look at us mixing all sorts of things, and he might get a hit on that, which sucks so bad. Ah, almost out. Such a bad hit. Such a bad hit, because I think my shortstop was going to make that play. So that sucks. But now we just turn a double play. Easy peasy. It's going to be easy peasy if he puts it in play, but that was a foul ball. Cutter up and in. Maybe mid and in. There we go. He's swinging at everything. He's swinging at absolutely everything. Circle change outside. Please don't be a strike. Foul ball's a little annoying there. Should have been a rollover. Sinker below. All right, is this going to be the type of fella who fouls everything off? We go cutter at the PP tip then, because that's the only way we get him out. There we go. One away. Dustin May's got the strikeout pitch working. At least now he does. Josh Donaldson is a scary fella, though. Please don't quit. Please don't go. I don't know who sings that song. Okay, we're back. He didn't quit. Good news for me. Sinker below the zone to a righty this time. Hasn't seen that yet. And there it is, my double play ball. Look how nicely we mixed things up. We kept him on his toes. We got him to expand the zone. Everything good about Dustin May on display right now. Not gonna lie to you, everybody. The hitting feels a little bit fucky in this game, but that's okay. We're not concerned with the hitting. We're concerned with limiting his ability to hit. And that's another first pitch ground out by Jackie Robinson. Why? Because the cutter was perfectly placed. That cutter is so good by Dustin May because it's actually a good pitch differential, or speed differential rather, from his outlier sinker. So now Mike Cameron, boom, boom, gets this inside. That was not Jackie Robinson, by the way. I think that was Buck O'Neil. Either way, I apologize, we got the out. But Mike Cameron's not going to do anything against me because we're going to spot all of our pitches. It's 0-2. That was beauteous. And we're going to go back to this little circle change down here. Look at this. Bingo, bango, strikeout. Yep, and he's out of here. Now, you guys are watching me pitch to somebody who's a free swinger. It's exacerbating the results. But still, the same principles apply. Maybe instead of strikeouts against some of your opponents, you get more ground balls or some foul balls or things of that nature. But for us, this is working. He's yet to see a sinker outside to a righty. It missed, but it was a good enough pitch. And I am curious what happens if we... I mean, this might be a banger, but I'm kind of curious what happens on this inside slurve. Yeah, it was a masher. I kind of knew it going into it because he was so behind on the velo. It was worth the risk, and he might be out at second. Oh my goodness, he might be out at second. Slap tag. Nope. All right, hey, runner on second. Good swing. We gave him the pitch, the only pitch that he could hit. We learned we won't do it again. By the way, how much bigger was Sean Murphy than Jose Ramirez? Sean Murphy is a big fella. Jose Ramirez is a tiny tot. All right, as I said, we learned there that he likes that pitch, so he's not getting it literally again. Because he... Oh, he scored. Oh, my goodness. He was ready, I guess, for that? Is he out at second this time, though? I think he is. Yeah, okay. So, 1-0. Not good. Because now my little oopsie-cadoodle experiment slurve inside looks real stupid. And now we got a hit. But it's okay. Let me tell you, some weird things are happening at the dish, but we did immediately tie it on a Mickey Mantle homer. Last inning, by the way, guys, that was rule number 1, or exhibit A, of why you don't underestimate your opponents. So now we're going to have to, first of all, stop making silly mistakes, and second of all, mix things up. Our opponent is adjusting, so we have to adjust. Circle change in the dirt. It's 0-2. We've got ourselves a ball game. And the thing with free swingers, guys, sometimes they're really hard to face, because they will hit pitches you didn't expect them to. Not there, we didn't throw any strikes. Listen, there are going to be some people who are like, hey, you don't throw any strikes. If you swing at them, I'm throwing them. So this person, who has not proven to me yet that he or she has plate discipline, is going to get some pitches out of the zone until it's proven that they stop swinging at him. So it's 0-1 on Dylan Cruz. We got the first out in Rafael Devers. Here's a cutter. That was a little too outside, but my God, is he swinging at everything. We've got 2 outs. My thing here is we need to make sure we score another couple runs very soon. More so than against other opponents, because this guy is eventually going to luck his way, or, you know, slam his PCI into a home run, and that's going to make me sad. Right now, tied at 1, we still have to pitch very carefully, and as you notice here, I'm changing up and down, I'm changing left and right, I'm changing fast and slow, and here's a circle change that's either a grounder or a strikeout. Or a really bad pitch that leaked down the middle for a single. That's the Dustin May control. That's also me speaking out of my ass before a pitch is done. But it's okay. I think that's the second shitty hit for Vlad Guerrero, by the way. Here we go with a cutter. That got too much of the plate, meaning it got plate, period. I didn't want it to get any. Let's give this to Cattell. Oh my god, somehow that was almost... Let's see if he chases high. I mean, let's get it out of the zone. It's the first ball he hasn't chased. Good for him. Here is the cutter. Again, he struck out on this last time with Cattell. And that's just foul. So, when we're getting him fouling a lot of things off, he's already early on that. We're going to slow him down. He's going to be late on that now. Confounding at bat. Slurve in the dirt. Maybe this will get him. Good take. Okay, he's learning. Good for my opponent. It's going to make us actually learn a little bit ourselves while we're on the mound. Sinker up and away. It's going to look like a strike. And then it won't be. Perfect. That's a good pitch to throw if you're kind of out of options. We got through it. Let's go score a few, please, for the love of Christ. Another inning of no scoring. This game really needs some milk. I've hit some balls pretty well. They're just dying. So we'll figure that out. But right now it's about pitching. The cutter away, too far outside. We've thrown 30, now 39 pitches through 4 innings with Dustin May. Very economical. He gets outs. I like that. My opponent's going to be patient now. Okay. Interesting. Circle change on 2-0. He probably won't expect that. Very nice pitch. On 2-1 with now a seemingly patient hitter, we're going to kind of work the corners here. We don't want to lose anybody. We don't want to walk anybody, especially to lead off an inning. So now at 2-2, jam him in. See if it works. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. Very late. Still got a piece of it somehow. All right, so we go now slow outside. Cutter. Ground ball. Perfect. I'm never going to be upset at a ground ball. Never going to be upset at contact if it's weak and at somebody. Even if it's weak and misses somebody. It'll be frustrating, but technically I still achieved what I wanted to achieve. 4-seamer low and away. Something a little bit different. That got a little too up. He's going to get a single out of it. Maybe he tries to and gets thrown out. He is... Nope. He turned it around. Okay. Leadoff single. Or not, 1-out single, I should say. I executed that pitch pretty well. Just good swing on him. Just early somehow went opposite field. Make that make sense. Cutter. Maybe a double play. He's sitting back on it now. Evidenced by that very late swing. He's sitting back on it. So, below the zone. That's where we got to live now. And he stole, and my catcher didn't react even though he has the pop time quirk. My opponent's getting better. It's making me upset. Just to be safe, I'm warming bullpen up. That doesn't mean I'm taking Dustin May out right now. I'm just being safe. Circle change. Okay, very late on it. Got a decent piece of wood on it. 1-2. He's been expecting the sinker inside to righty. Let's go 4-seamer above the zone. Good take. Okay, I can respect it. Slurve, please do not be in the zone. Good, wow, good piece of hit. That was actually, honestly, he kind of got hoed there. That was a very, very good swing. But we executed that pitch well. He hit it well, but right at us. Executed very well. Good timing swing. Man, he got robbed. Sean Murphy got the double last time on that slurve, so I'm going to go up and in with a sinker. Okay, he didn't expect it first pitch. I wonder if he expects it twice in a row. He didn't. On 0-2, I want the slurve now down. Down, down, down. Good eye. Okay. I'm curious what happens with the circle change in a similar spot. Oh, no, 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 no. He cannot score on that. I mean, all right, now we're getting a little hairy. That was a fluky, stupid, silly hit. Apparently, he's good with Sean Murphy. First and third, 2 outs. Not a great situation to be in, I'm not going to lie. That was right down the middle, and now we're losing by 1. My opponent's come alive, and what's super unfortunate, I've hit balls well at the plate that have done nothing. Wait, did he just score 2?
Oh, he's in there. Sorry.
Mickey Mantle stared at the ball after it was hit and didn't throw it in. All right. 3-1. We're down to an opponent that is not necessarily putting together great at-bats. At least in the beginning, he wasn't. And that just puts the impetus on us to hit, or the onus on us to hit. All right, we're out of the inning. 3 runs through 5 for Dustin May. A weird-ish 3 runs. Time to hit. I got nothing else to say. Starting to get frustrated at the plate now, guys, because I am hitting balls that are just dying in the outfield. And it's really, actually, it's becoming a problem because I'm down now 3-1. We have our first out because that cutter away was hit softly. But it's getting to the point where it's going to be a problem. And I'm making decent contact. It's just not going anywhere. But let's pitch. Let's get out of this. There we go. First 2 pitches are outs. Dustin May is pitching pretty well. I've made some uh-oh-boo-boo pitches, but I also feel like my opponent's gotten some luck to fly his way. I guess that's kind of how this game goes, unfortunately. But Dustin May's line, or performance, a 3-pitch inning. Dustin May's performance is better than the numbers are showing. More stuff didn't go our way. Sounds like a broken record, I guess. But Dustin May's going to keep on pitching. And now it's been 4 batters in a row who've made first pitch outs. My opponent's back to swinging at everything again. I don't really know what's going on. We just got to keep being careful, because if this lead grows, I am definitely cooked. I only have 5 batters in a row now, first pitch outs. I only have 6 outs left to score 2 to tie it, because I'm not the home team, by the way. It'd be great to take the lead entirely, of course, but we're just focused on prolonging the game. Oh, he swung at a 6th first pitch. It was not a ball in play, though. Excuse me, had a little bit of burp there. Circle change in the dirt. Okay, he's back to swinging at every pitch, huh? So, Slurve, maybe this will get him. Good pitch. Got him. Okay, 2 flawless innings in a row. Dustin May is back to being Dustin May. The luck for my guys run out. Maybe I can get some now. Internet, be proud of me. I took the lead. The luck didn't turn my way. I just decided to hit the perfect button. Some home runs, some base runners, all good things. Dustin May is going to keep rolling here with 65 pitches through 7. I'm going to be careful. He might get the heave-ho for the 9th, but we're going to give him the 8th. Because now my opponent has suddenly begun swinging at everything again. If that had stopped and he was being good with his at-bats, different story. But, I mean, look what's happening here. Dustin May's cruising. Sorry, Big Red. Big Red has chewed the gum, the spicy cinnamon gum, and he's turned on the jets. He's turned on the juice. He's being good. So we're going to keep rolling here. I mean, look at this. Look at the beautiful things happen. What happened, by the way, when my opponent scored 1, 2, 3 runs? Did he give the controller to somebody else? Did Ramon give him the luck and the boosters and all the sorts of stuff? I don't know. Devers is the batter I'm very concerned with, so we're going to pitch very carefully to him. Notice how we're not throwing strikes, which I know, again, is going to be annoying to some people. But look at the sequencing. That's the most important thing. If my opponent was somebody who was not a free swinger, we might be able to get by with him taking some strikes. Whew, that was a risky pitch. Ran away from him. Good pitch. When opponents are patient at the plate, you can throw called strikes. They won't swing at everything. But this guy swings at everything, which means he has a good chance of barreling some stuff up. That's why we're pitching the way we're pitching. It's important to know. YouTube, this is one of the weirdest games I've played all season, all year. And to keep it weird, we're going for the complete game until Dustin May lets up a base runner. We're going to be careful. I think Dustin May has earned it. He's only thrown 73 pitches, and he only really had 1 bad inning. So we're going to be careful with Dustin as he throws a first pitch that didn't get low enough, but it is an out. We are 2 outs away from a CG with Dustin May. And I'm not necessarily just pitching the complete game for content. I think I'd probably keep Dustin May in at this point anyway, because he's settled down a considerable amount. If anything, I would have taken him out during that hell inning. But as you can see, by staying away from opponents, especially this guy, and keeping things out of the zone, we're being effective in getting outs. Because the pitches are starting, a lot of them, starting in the zone and then ending up out of the zone. That's the deception there, and it's working. So with 77 pitches, clearly my guy swings a lot. We are 1 out away from a complete game and a win. Oh, and there is the base runner. Let's see who's up next. Let's see. Is it a lefty? It's Bringer of Rain. This is a dangerous situation, but you know what? Mama didn't raise a bitch. I am going to leave in Dustin May. I can't believe my opponent just got a hit on that pitch for what it's worth, and we're going to try to get the CG right now. I'm actually a little nervous, because 1 pitch hangs, this game's over, and we lose. That's a strike? No, it's not. 1-0. Okay, we're going to be super careful. It's going to be the best pitch at bat you've ever seen. Cutter out of the zone. 2-0. Okay, my opponent's very patient now, too. Circle change, you'll never expect it. Okay, that didn't get as low as I wanted. But we're all right. 2-1. My opponent has paused again. Sinker, please get in. That was the scariest pitch I've thrown. Complete game for Dustin May. Let's go look at the stats. Let's all breathe a sigh of relief. For some reason, that game was very sweaty. And I know you guys didn't see my hitting, but a lot of you guys know that I'm a decent hitter, generally speaking. We got screwed a little bit at the plate, and I'm pretty confident that I was better than my opponent, but it was a 4-3 game. Dustin May let up 3 runs on 8 hits. I'd say 3 of the hits were pretty fluky. My opponent took some good swings. He adjusted very well and took some good swings. I would say 2 of those runs were probably deserved. I think that first inning run was a little weird, or the third inning run, rather, was a little weird, mostly because I took a chance on that slurve inside. But Dustin May wasn't bad. Ultimately, I'm still kind of torn on whether I want to use Dustin May or Satchel Paige. For me, that's my conversation that I need to have. This opponent didn't really tell me much about Dustin May because he did swing at a lot of pitches, but Dustin May's movement helped me get a lot of weak contact, and against an opponent like that, that's pretty good. So you guys let me know what you think about Dustin May. Convince me not, whatever you guys want. And that'll do it for another How to Pitch with video. We pulled out a late clutch 4-3 win with Dustin May, the Red Rocket, or whatever the hell his name is. Let me know what you think of him. Hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe. See you next time.